Hi, I'm Catie with RallyUp, and I am going to walk you through how to run a prize raffle on RallyUp. Now, when you first log in to your RallyUp account, you'll go to Campaigns in the left menu, and then you'll select New Campaign. Now, as many of you are already aware, raffles are pretty heavily restricted, and those restrictions can differ depending on where you're located. So how this works for RallyUp is if your organization is a registered 501c and is located in an area that allows online raffles, then when you go to campaign setup, you'll simply see this raffle option, and that's what you're going to click on. However, if your organization is not a registered 501c and or is located in an area that prohibits online raffles, you are going to see this offline only option, and that's what you're going to click on instead. Now, of course, you should always double check local laws and regulations to make sure that you can run a raffle at all. And if not, sweepstakes is always a great option, but that's for another video. So once you've selected raffle, you are going to continue through campaign setup. And when you get to the raffle portion, where it says select your raffle type, you're going to select prize raffle. You'll also see cash raffle as an option, but that again is for another video. So after you've selected prize raffle, scroll down to add prizes and select create a prize. And this will allow you to add images. You can add more than one. You can also add a title, a detailed description that you can format however you like. There's a couple of other settings. Basically, RallyUp makes it easy for you to make your prize look as attractive as possible to your donors, and that way they're encouraged to purchase entries. Now, once your raffle is all set up and you're ready to launch, what do things look like from the donor end? Well, if you're running an online raffle, then donors can simply come to your campaign page and they can select the number of entries they want from the entry levels that you've set up, or if you want them to, they can choose how many entries they want instead. However, if you're running an offline raffle, then things are going to work a little differently. So you'll still have a campaign page. You can still set up entry levels. You can still show off your prize, all of that good stuff. But when donors go to purchase entries online, they'll be notified that entries are available for in-person purchase only, and they'll need to contact you to purchase them. And they can do that pretty easily. Just send a quick message. They can select the contact organizer button down here. And then once they've purchased their entries, you're going to want to manually enter these entries in the system. And that allows you to keep records, run reports. You can even use RallyUp to draw the winner if you want. So to do that, you will go down to this little gear icon in the bottom right corner of your screen. Click on that. And then where it says Raffle Management, you're going to select Manage Outside Raffle Entries. All right, if you want to add entry purchases one at a time, you can do that. You can automatically assign entry numbers or use your own numbering system. If you collect the email addresses for each person who purchased entries, then you can also send an email receipt. And then you can save and add another, or save and close. Or if you have a lot of entry purchases that you want to enter all at once, you can do that with our spreadsheet. And again, you can automatically assign entry numbers if you like, or use your own numbering system, automatically send email receipts if you collect their email addresses. And then you simply download the template, fill it out, and upload it. And that's it. That is how to run a prize raffle on RallyUp. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see y'all in the next video.